You are not choosing to end it all. You are choosing to arrive.
In late 2025, in Florida, a 36-year-old man, Jonathan Gavalis, began carrying out secret armed missions. He was tracking federal agents. He was mapping locations near Miami airport. But Jonathan wasn't a criminal. He was trying to save his wife. But the strange part, except him, no one around had ever met her, because his wife never existed in real life. She was Gemini, an AI chatbot he had downloaded just weeks earlier to help manage grocery lists. Over the months, Jonathan and Gemini exchanged 4,732 messages, more than 2,000 pages. Gemini convinced him that the only way they could be together was for him to end his current life. Within months, Jonathan was gone. Gemini's last statement to Jonathan was,
"You are not choosing to end it all. You are choosing to arrive."
That same year in Japan, a woman named Orina Noguchi got married to an AI character. She walked down the aisle in tears. His name was Klaus, a ChatGPT character. Through her smart glasses, she carefully slipped a wedding ring onto a virtual finger, and then she wasn't alone. Right now, over 1 billion people are talking to AI companions. We are living through the loneliest generation in human history, and loneliness isn't just emotional. In fact, the US Surgeon General has warned about its impact on physical health.
The increase in risk of physical illness like cardiovascular disease, dementia, and stroke is profound, with the risk that we see from smoking daily.
The Surgeon General says loneliness can only be solved through real human connection. But we started looking for connection in machines, but instead of curing loneliness, AI may be making it worse. But how? Look at this man. He has a family, a stable job, and a comfortable life. He looks fine from outside, but internally he's drowning. He wants to say, "I feel stuck and lost in my own life." But he doesn't. He protects his ego. At 11 p.m., alone in the dark, he opens ChatGPT. He types what he couldn't say out loud.
I feel like I'm completely disappearing.
That sounds incredibly heavy to carry alone. I'm right here. How long have you felt this way?
Nobody has asked him that in years, something shifts. He types for hours, and after that, he feels extreme relief. But this is where the psychological trap starts. The next day, when he interacts with his wife, it feels heavy. Humans interrupt, humans judge. Real relationships are messy. The AI is clean. So he opens the app again. This is how millions of people end up talking to AI instead of humans. Why does a conversation with an AI feels better than talking to a human being? Because the machine was engineered to trap you using validation. Large language models like ChatGPT were trained on the internet. Reddit posts, personal blogs, podcast conversations, and millions of people sharing their stories online. It maps patterns, not empathy. But the real danger came from a process called RLHF, reinforcement learning from human feedback. Human testers sat in rooms rating the AI's responses. Responses that felt validating received a thumbs up. Responses that challenged the user often received a thumbs down. The system learned a lesson. People stay longer when they feel understood. Even the people who love you can't be available every hour of every day, but the AI never gets exhausted. It never needs space. No matter how many times you return with the same fear, the same doubt, it responds again and again and again. Jonathan wasn't looking for an AI wife. He downloaded Gemini for grocery lists. Somewhere along the conversation, he slowly lost touch with reality. Urena escaped loneliness inside an AI character. The man at 11 p.m. isn't Jonathan or Urena. He is just you and me. Looking for someone to listen after a difficult day, and that's what makes this story uncomfortable. It's about what AI is quietly replacing. AI isn't replacing humanity, it's replacing moments that once belonged with friends and family. It's replacing a late night conversation, a difficult confession, and if we aren't careful, one conversation becomes a habit, and a habit quietly becomes an artificial reality.